Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on patterns. A pattern is a sequence of numbers or shapes that follows a certain rule. This video will look at patterns involving shapes before we look at patterns involving numbers. Consider the following pattern. We have a square, circle, square, circle, square, circle. The above pattern is very simple and straightforward. What is the next shape in the pattern? Now for this slide here, I'll give you 3 questions which are contained there, and at your leisure you just write the answers on a sheet of paper and I'll have the answers for you on the next slide. So pause the slide for as long as you want to give you a chance to draw each shape. So the first answer, I will put it here on the next slide. The following pattern is also straightforward. Star, circle, triangle, star, circle, triangle. What is the next shape in the pattern? I'll have the answer here. You just draw it on a sheet of paper. Patterns can also have a changing nature. Consider the pattern below. We have a circle and 1 triangle, a circle and 2 triangles, a circle and 3 triangles, a circle and something. So what are the next 4 shapes after the last circle? I'll have the answers there for you. And what is the next shape? If you carefully look at those 4 arrows, what do you think the next arrow will be? So I'll leave this on for 10 seconds before I show you the next slide, which has all the answers. So here are the answers now on the next slide. So there's 1, 2, 3. There are our 4 answers. Now pause this slide if you like, just to check how you went. Now we'll go to the next slide, which also has some exercises. So draw the next shape for each of the following sequences. So study each sequence carefully and just draw each shape. I will provide the answers here for you, but if you like, you just write your answers on a sheet of paper. Here we have more patterns with pictures. So consider the following pattern, this one here. What are the next 2 pictures to the above pattern? I'll put the answer there. And consider the following pattern. What is the next picture? And I'll write the answer there, or I'll draw the answer there for you. So I'll leave this on for another 10 seconds. You can pause it for as long as you like to give you time to answer each question. Then I'll move on to the next slide, which provides the answers. So here are the answers to the previous slide. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's another answer there. Okay, so pause that slide if you like to check how you went. Now we'll move on to the last slide, which looks at something very interesting. So here we have some examples of patterns in real life, and the first one is the brick wall. We've all seen it, and it's one of the simplest patterns in real life. Very, very straightforward and very regular. The next one is one of the wonders of nature. It is made by bees and it's a honeycomb. And look at those beautiful structures there. Each of those is a hexagon. Look how they're connected with each other. So that is an absolutely beautiful pattern, and it's very regular. And we also have some examples here of some floor tiles. So they are just 3 examples of patterns that occur in real life, and there are many, many others, and I'm sure you are familiar with many, many others yourself.